Hello. I know this video is usually much more different than what I usually upload, but I promise you, the video of me ranking all of the modifications that Payday 3 has to offer, it will come out much more later. First, I'm going to upload one more video after this, and then it's going to come out, so be patient with me. I know some of you are a little bit impatient, but just trust me on this one. But hey, so how did I encounter this cheater? Well, it's very simple. I just pressed a quick play and got into Boys in Blue Heist on overkill difficulty, yada yada yada, you get the gist of it. But there was this one specific clover that had their name hidden, which I'm not really sure how it essentially works, but I'm guessing they use like some sort of script or something to use, but I don't know. And what they did the entire heist was nothing but following me around and constantly calling me. And I didn't really notice this until I started to actually like pay attention to what she was doing. It was only at the halfway through the heist I noticed she was following me. And the only reason I didn't really notice her following me in the first place is because I was actually playing a video in the background, specifically Pyrocynical. I know. Oh. No, shut up. I was literally watching a video in the background through my phone, and I didn't have my headphones on, so I didn't really notice what she was doing. And until then, I actually started to look around what she was doing, and I literally decided to open the audio of my headphone, and I can barely hear her constantly calling me. Throughout 10 minutes and 15 minutes of the heist, she was doing nothing but following me, and every time she encounters enemies or a bulldozer, she would either run away or hide behind cover and still call me. She has never killed a single enemy. She might be dead, but I didn't notice it. But I have never seen her engage in a fight before, just doing nothing but constantly following me, and that's pretty much it. And when the vault opened, and especially the evidence room finally opened, she messaged on the chat saying, "Hey random, can you come and pick up the gold?" No, she didn't even ask me. What she said is, "Hey random, come pick up the gold." Like a demand, and she's sitting in the corner. She's sitting in the corner of the gold room, waiting for me to come and pick it up. While my other teammates are coming in to pick it up the gold, she's literally saying, "No, do not pick up the gold. Let him pick it up." And then I literally just message, "Do it yourself," and that's it. And she starts to have a fucking mental breakdown, and that's it. She just decides to sit in the gold room for the entirety of the heist. And when the van decided to finally get lowered down to the point where we can escape, we decided to wait for a little bit to see if Clover is going to come around, and then we realized that Clover is going to hold the game hostage. And then Pearl decided to have a bit of an argument with Clover. There are a lot of things that Pearl said, but I'm not really going to say it for the sake of, it's a lot of vulgar words. I'm a vulgar person myself, I will admit, but I'm not going to say it for the sake of, YouTube kicking my ass back to where I am. So, yeah, I'm not going to do it for the sake of my channel not getting a strike, so, yeah. And there was a specific word that Pearl said that really pissed off Clover. And she's like, "Well, I'm not coming at the escape van unless you apologize." And yes, then she decided to be a crybaby little bitch and decided to do nothing but sit in the corner of the gold room and do nothing but wait. She thought that she's going to be able to hold the game hostage forever. One thing I tried to do is bring in a nader to tossing a smoke grenade or a gas grenade, whatever you want to call it, to be able to push her away and maybe get killed by the enemy. Keep in mind, I'm still using my stereotypical tank build, so I'm able to withstand a lot of damage. But she's wearing a adaptive armor, which is significantly weaker than that of the tank armor that I was using, which is the heavy armor. So, and I tried to bring in a couple more enemies like shields and other enemies to hopefully get her, but she was literally sitting in a boring corner, thus causing the AI to not really know what to do against her. And so we decided to go upstairs with Pearl and as well as the other random teammate and just simply wait and hope the best that, another enemy comes in or a cloaker comes in and gets rid of her. And she's like, "You will never get me. You will never get me. None of you will be able to stop me. I'm going to stay here all day." And then I tell her like, "I'll be here all day. I don't really care." And she's like, "Yeah, same." I know that motherfucker was acting smug. I know that that piece of shit was smirking behind that fucking monitor. I know it when she said that. And I got a little bit bored, so I just simply decided to just open my phone, just watch the videos, while Pearl was using a Assassin's Middle and Death Knell build, so I could just simply sit back and watch her, or let her do all the heavy work. And then eventually, I had a plan in my head. I'm like, hold on. If she's struggling against bulldozers, or if she's always running away from bulldozers, because I firstly noticed that every time I fight a bulldozer, on the first few, like the first half of the heist, I noticed that she always runs away. Against other units, she's always next to me, but against the bulldozer, she always waits for someone else to take care of it, or waits for me to take care of it. So I had a thought in mind. I decided, hold on, let me see if I can find a bulldozer nearby. And then later on I found a nader, and I decided, hold on, let me give one more try to see if the nader works. And I brought the nader to the evidence room, and it got killed. And on the corner of my eye, I see a bulldozer coming in. And I'm like, this is a perfect opportunity. And then I brought in the bulldozer, I lured him inside, and Clover got downed instantly. And I felt nothing but relief and satisfaction after that incident. And holy shit, I cannot describe how happy I felt after seeing her get fucking wiped off the floor. I hope you have the worst day of your life. That's the only thing I can pretty much say, but regardless. And after that, after she got downed, I instantly said, let's go, let's leave. And as I was trying to go, the cheater decided to crash the server. Which I'm not really sure if it's a script or if it's an actual cheat that they use, but I'm not really going to question it. Is this a cheat or cheater? Probably, because I can't think of anything else of being able to crash the servers. And imagine being such a depressing piece of shit. Like, just imagine. It's funny to me how you can get shit on so hard for holding the game hostage, and you decide to pull up and get out of jail free card. I see this as a win for me. Seeing the fact that this little degenerate piece of shit actually just got wrecked just made my day so well. Like, I felt nothing but happiness inside me. And after this incident, I decided to just like open my microphone and be like very vulgar, calling this piece of shit cheater many things. But for the sake of not giving them the reaction, which I probably have, but I honestly couldn't give much less of a shit. So yeah. Now, what am I good? I'm gonna take a guess and say that this piece of shit probably did it for the sake of self-entertainment. Obviously, cheaters have nothing else to do in their pathetic little life besides troll other people, and that's pretty much it. To the fact that no one is going to know who they are until their very last breath. Probably not, but who really cares, honestly? Am I a little bit vulgar, or am I being a little bit of an asshole? Probably, but there's so much shit I want to say, but I'd rather not do because I'm going to give this piece of shit of a cheater more reaction than they already deserve, because they are a very pathetic person that does not deserve to be in this game, or any other game for that matter. And we definitely need a vote kick system in Payday 3, because holy shit, there's so many degenerates out there that will hold the game hostage for no apparent reason, or cheat the game to the point where it becomes more boring. It's sad to see how like there's actual people like this. So yeah, I know this is a much more different video than what I usually upload, but I thought I'd share my thought on this, or like, you know, give you a little bit of a rundown of what exactly happened when I encountered a cheater. I'm not really sure if this is an actual cheater. I'm not really sure how they were able to crash the server or be able to make their name be invisible, like their name just not show whatsoever, but, you know, I'm not really going to mention it. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say besides, that's it. The video of me ranking all of the weapon modifications will come out after I upload one more video, so don't worry, I'm not forgetting any of you. So, goodbye. Treat each other well, treat each other with respect, take care of each other, and do not be a piece of shit like this guy.